Om Shirdi Sai SatCharitra, Chapter 45. Kaka Saheb's Doubt and Anand Rao's Vision. Wooden plank, Baba's bed, and not Bhagat's. We have described in the last 3 chapters Baba's passing away. His physical or finite form has no doubt disappeared from our view, but the infinite or spiritual form ever lives. The Leelas which occurred during his lifetime have been dwelt upon a great length up until now. Ever since his passing away, more Leelas have been taken place and are even now happening. This clearly shows that Baba is ever living and helping his devotees as before. The people who got the contact of Baba when he was living were indeed very fortunate, but if any of them did not get a dispassion for the things and enjoyments of the world, and had not their minds turned to the Lord, it was sheerly their ill luck, bad luck. What was then desired and is still now desired is the wholehearted devotion to Baba. All our senses, organs, and mind should cooperate in worshipping and serving Baba. It is no use in engaging some organs in the worship and deflecting others. If a thing like worship or meditation is to be done, it ought to be done with all our mind and soul. The love that a chaste woman bears to her husband is sometimes compared to that which a disciple bears to his master or guru. Yet the former falls short of the latter, which is incomparable. No one, whether he be father, mother, brother, or any other relation, comes to our aid in attaining the goal of life, which is self-realization. We have to chalk out and traverse the path of self realization ourselves. We have to discriminate between the unreal and the real, renounce the things and enjoyments of this world, and control our senses and mind, and aspire for liberation only. Instead of depending upon others, we should have full faith in ourselves. When we begin to practice discrimination, we come to know that the world is transient and unreal, and our passion for worldly things becomes less, and ultimately we get dispassion or non attachment for them. When we know that the Brahma, which is no other than our Guru, is the sole reality, and as it transcends and besets the seeming universe, we begin to worship in all creatures. This is the unitive bhajan or worship. When we thus worship the Brahma or Guru wholeheartedly, we become one with him and attain self-realization. In short, always chanting the name of the Guru and meditating on him enables us to see him in all beings and confers eternal bliss on us. The following story will illustrate this. Kaka Saheb's doubt and Anand Rao's vision. It is well known that Sai Baba had enjoyed Kaka Saheb Dikshit to read daily 2 works of Sri Eknath, first one being Bhagavat and second one being Bhavarta Ramayan. Kaka Saheb read these daily while Baba was living, and he followed the practice even after Baba's passing away. Once in Kaka Mahajani's house in Chowpatty, Mumbai, Kaka Saheb was reading Eknathi Bhagavat in the morning. Madhavra Deshpande alias Shyama and Kaka Mahajani were then present and listened attentively to the portion read, that is, the second chapter, 11th skanda of the book. Therein, the 9 Nathas or Siddhas of the Rishabha family, Kavi, Hari, Antariksha, Prabuddha, Pippalayan, Avirhotra, Drumil, Chamas, and Karabhajan expounded the principles of the Bhagavat Dharma to King Janak. The latter asked all the 9 Nathas most important questions, and each of them answered them satisfactorily. The first, that is, Kavi, explained what is Bhagavat Dharma. Hari explained the characteristics of a bhakta, devotee. Antariksha explained what is Maya. Prabuddha explained how to cross Maya. Pippalayan explained what is Parabrahma. Avirhotra explained what is karma. Drumil explained the incarnations of God and their deeds. Chamas explained how a non-devotee fares after death. Karabhajan explains the different modes of worship of God in different ages. The substance of all the exposition was that In this Kali age, the only means of liberation was the remembrance of Hari's feet or Guru's feet. After the reading was over, Kaka Saheb said in a despondent tone to Madhav Rao and others that how wonderful is the discourse of the nine nathas on bhakti or devotion, but at the same time, how difficult it is to put it into practice. The nathas were perfect, but is it possible for fools like us to attain the devotion as delineated by them? We won't get it even after several births. Then, how are we to get salvation? It seems that there is no hope for us. Madhav Rao did not like this pessimistic attitude of Kaka Sahib. He said, "It is a pity that one who by his good luck got such a jewel guru as Baba, should cry out so despairingly. If he was unwavering faith in Baba, why should he feel restless? The bhakti of the Nathas may be strong and powerful, but is not ours loving and affectionate? And has not Baba told us authoritatively that remembering and chanting Hari's and Guru's name confers salvation? Then, where is the cause for fear and anxiety?" Kaka Saheb was not satisfied with Madhav Rao's explanation. He continued to be anxious and restless the whole day, thinking and brooding over how to get the powerful bhakti of the Nathas. Next morning, the following miracle took place. One gentleman named Anandrao Pakhade came there in search of Madhavrao. The reading of the Bhagavat was then going on. Mr. Pakhade sat near Madhavrao and was whispering something to him. He was mentioning in low tone his dream vision. As there was some interruption in the reading by this whispering, Kaka Saheb stopped the reading and asked Madhavrao what the matter was. The latter said, "Yesterday you expressed your doubt. Now here is the explanation of it. Here Mr. Pakhade's vision, explaining the characteristics of saving devotion and showing that the devotion in the form of bowing down or worshipping of Guru's feet is sufficient." All were anxious to hear the vision, especially Kaka Sahib. At their suggestion, Mr. Pakhade began to relate the vision as follows. "I was standing in a deep sea in waist deep water. There I saw Sai Baba all of a sudden. He was sitting on a beautiful throne studded with diamonds, with his feet submerged in water. I was most pleased and satisfied with this form of Baba. The vision was so realistic that I never thought that it was a dream." Curiously enough, Madhav Rao was also standing there. He said to me feelingly, "Anand Rao, fall at Baba's feet." I rejoined, "I also wish to do so, but his feet are in water. How can I place my head on them? I am helpless." Hearing this, he said to Baba, "O Deva, take out your feet which are under water." Then Baba immediately took out his feet. I caught them without delay and bowed down to them. On seeing this, Baba blessed me, saying, "Go now, you will attain your welfare. There is no cause for fear and anxiety." He also added, "Give a silk bordered dhotar to my Shama who will benefit thereby." In compliance with Baba's order, Mr. Pakade had brought the dhotar and requested Kaka Sahib to hand it over to Madhav Rao, but the latter refused to accept it, saying that unless Baba gave a hint or suggestion for acceptance, he would not accept it. Then, after some discussion, Kaka Sahib decided to cast lots. It was the invariable practice of Kaka Sahib to cast lots in all the matters and to abide by the decision as given in the picked up chit in doubt. In this particular case, 2 chits were written, on one of which was written to accept and on another to reject, were placed at the feet of Baba's picture, and a child was asked to pick one of them. The accept chit was picked up and the dhotar was accepted by Madhav Rao. In this way, both Anand Rao and Madhav Rao were satisfied and Kaka Sahib's difficulty was resolved. This story exhorts us to give respect to the words of other saints, but at the same time asks us to have full faith in our mother, that is the Guru, and abide by his instructions, for he knows our welfare better than any other person. Carve out on your heart the following words of Baba. There are innumerable saints in this world, but our Father, Guru, is the real Father, real Guru. Others might say many good things, but we should never forget our Guru's words. In short, love your Guru wholeheartedly, surrender to him completely, and prostrate yourselves before him reverentially. And then you will see that there is no sea of the mundane existence before you to cross. Wooden plank, Baba's bedstead and not Bhagat's. In his earlier days, Baba slept on a wooden plank, 4 arms in length and only a span in breadth, with panatis, earthen lamps burning at its 4 corners. Later on, he broke the plank into pieces and threw it away. Once Baba was describing the greatness or importance of his plank to Kaka Sahib. On hearing this, the latter said to Baba, "If you still love the wooden plank, I will again suspend or hang up one in the masjid for you to sleep at ease." Baba replied, I won't like to sleep up leaving Mahalsapati down on the ground. Then Kaka Sahib said, "I will provide another plank for Mahalsapati too." Baba said, "How can he sleep on the plank? It is not easy to sleep on the plank. He who can sleep with his eyes wide open can do it. When I go to sleep, I often ask Mahalsapati to sit by my side, place his hand on my heart, and watch the chanting of Lord's name there. And if he finds me sleepy, wake me up. He can't do even this. He himself gets drowsy and begins to nod his head. When I feel his hand heavy as a stone on my heart and cry out, 'Oh Bhagat,' he moves and opens his eyes. How can he who can't sit and sleep well on the ground, and whose asana posture is not steady, and who is slave to sleep, can sleep high up on a plank?" On many other occasions, Baba said, out of love for his devotees, "Whatever is ours is with us, and what is others is with them." Bo to Shri Sai, peace be to all. Om Sai Ram.